but it's... Hi, Uncle Mark. I'll have to talk to Mark and let him know who that was. We put up the new video today. The first video, actually last night. Late last night.
Yep. Which is exciting.
Yep. It was exciting. We've been working on what we were going to do and how we were going to do it. And
last night
this is what we came up with.
It didn't go as expected, but we got it on a fly.
We didn't plan that video last night at all. We were driving down the street, and we were going by the palace, and Hawk was sitting out there on the thing having a cig. And I pulled over and I said, "What are you doing?" And next thing you know, Mr. Loud was there, and I said, "Get in." And they said, "Let me get a couple beers." And they grabbed a couple beers and they got in, and we came down, and this is what happened. We just jammed. It was fun. It was pretty comical the way the whole night went. Those guys, I'm pretty sure, had a lot of fun, and I sure did too. It was good. It was pretty good.
Yep, it was a good jam.
Yeah.
Yep.
We weren't prepared with all the cameras or anything like that, like we could have been. We
should have been.
Yeah, and should have been. We just weren't ready yet. We weren't planning on doing this right yet. But we did get a little footage that we got to put up and share with everybody. But I'm sure something like this is going to happen again, and it's going to be a pretty funny movie when it happens. I'm telling you, it was pretty comical last night.
Most likely, when it happens again, we'll try and be a little bit more prepared with it happening with them there.
Yeah, we'll be recording. So anyway, plans for the channel. This is our first video.
Yep.
We didn't even introduce ourselves yet. I'm Bird.
I'm Sid.
Yeah, and we're going to be Leadfoot online. It's going to be a different kind of channel. We're going to, what do we got planned? We got the car.
Yeah, we got our Gremlin.
It's a 1973 AMC Gremlin X Levi's edition that we've had for some years and have been restoring. And it looks like we're going to be able to take the restoration to a point where we never expected it before, if things work out here, and it's looking like they are. So, and when we do that, we're going to cover the restoration, and we're going to cover driving it before and after until then. And that'll be part of the show. Is starting next week, I'll be doing some shop kid type work in a small body shop with a buddy of mine. He's gonna let me film pretty much everything. Wait till you see this place. This place is crazy. It needs a lot of cleaning, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of organizing for this fella. And he's a good guy. You're gonna like him. He's a really good car painter. He restores hot rods, and you've seen a few of them, right?
They're nice.
Really nice job. We'll get into that and his brand and what he does and everything when we start up next week. That'll be a lot of fun. And then we're going to do a little gaming, right?
Yep, we'll have a little bit of gaming on there.
What kind of games do you think we'll play?
I don't know, a little bit of Battlefield maybe.
Yeah, Battlefield 4 we play right now, so we might be a little behind the times. We're not like ultimate gamers. We're pretty casual gamers, but we do love the Battlefield series. And so we're going to probably have a few nights where we play have a little Battlefield comedy, because we really take it lightly, and we do a lot of laughing when we play, and we screw with a lot of people. We do unconventional warfare, to say the least.
Maybe, and it would probably depend on the mood I am. Play GTA 5.
Yeah, some GTA 5.
GTA 5.
Yeah, here and there, just to play around, maybe show off some cars and stuff, do a couple missions. And that's about it for right now. Probably for that, we'll probably do some stupid stuff like we've been playing Monopoly on Xbox lately, and maybe we'll film the battles we get into on Monopoly. It doesn't matter if it's a board game or the digital game, the battles come along. So Monopoly battles on.
Come on. Who does not fight when they play Monopoly? Come on. Monopoly. It's Monopoly.
We got some other plans as well, and I'm sure a lot of people don't know yet, or some people don't know yet, that we live in Montana, and we spend a lot of time out in the mountains when we can, and we're going to plan on doing some filming when we go out into the mountains, both on the 2 wheels and the mountain rig, right?
Right.
So that'll be fun. We've done a lot of video of things we've done in the mountains before, so this will be kind of like a redo for us. But you know, years ago when we did it, we were using a potato compared to what these cameras are today. So it'll be a lot better. And there's going to be some jamming. There'll be more jamming, and all the insanity that goes along with that. And
Lord knows what else the channel has in hold for us.
Yeah, and we try to do a lot of traveling within the state of Montana as much as we can in the summertime, and we do that with our Cadillac. We got a Cadillac, and we got a little sound system in it, and we bebop from town to town, jamming to tunes and enjoying a vape or whatever.
Once a year, we try to make a yearly trip down through Yellowstone just to go through the park.
Yep. We try to do the Yellowstone run, and we do a little stock car races, some grassroots dirt oval stock car races. So there'll be some footage of that this year.
Yep.
And I try to make little motocross races if they're if close ones, and I get the time to do it. So I'll try to get some motocross racing in, and we'll probably go to the drag strip maybe once or twice, and then we're going to do some local stuff too. I guess we'll go to the show and goes probably around town and stuff like that. They do a cruise night once a week through the summer or so.
Right.
And go hang out with them and film that and bring that to our channel.
Come July, you'll probably be seeing festivity footage from the 4th of July celebrations, and we got the folk festival going on with Knievel weekends. Even at the end of the month, you'll even see some stock footage from Evel Knievel weekend. Yep.
We'll definitely cover any kind of festivals that are local or whatever, and put up some videos and show you what we've got going around locally when that happens. We're also planning on doing a little traveling around at some point. We do concerts, so when we do concerts, there'll be concert videos of us going to the concert, stuff like that. That'll be a fun time. Trust me, it'll be a fun time. There will be insanity. There'll be a lot of comedy, I'm sure.
Oh man.
A lot of comedy. Trust me, we're gonna do a lot of comedy.
Sometimes we just let it fly when it goes. I mean,
yeah. Sometimes we go too far. People think we're serious and we're not.
Yeah.
So sometimes we get weird looks.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. It's a good time. It's a good time. It sucks when they cry though.
Me and him though, at times, just so you know right now, at times there is no limits. Right?
Well, we've been together for a long time. We're a middle-aged couple, and we've got no kids or nothing, so we don't have to worry about what goes on and what comes out of the mouth at home, for the most part. So we've got a little of that kind of freedom happening for us, and that definitely makes a difference. If we had little ones around, we'd have to censor ourselves a lot. So, but without the little ones around, why, we're free to have good old fun as much as we want. What else we're going to do? We're going to do
we might do a little fishing this summer. We're
going to try to do a little fishing. Yeah. Maybe some camping if possible. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. We have limitations as to what we can do right now due to some health problems that I'm having, but we think we're heading in a good direction to where those are going to be pretty much abated pretty soon, and then things will get a little funner even.
Right.
So, but until then, we're just going to do what we can, and it's going to be a lot. We've got a lot to bring. We're going to bring a lot of videos so you can see what's going on and where we're at. And we'll do some other stuff because I've got several years. About 16 years experience in working in the IT industry, and I'm not so sure I'm going back right now. I'm still struggling with that whole thought, and we'll get into the details about why and how and what I plan on doing. And until then, our goal is just to get along day by day and pay our bills and put a lot of thought into our future, because things have changed for us recently in the last few years, and so we're going to have to shift and adjust.
Right.
And that's the whole thing is we want to make the best out of what we got. So, right now, children are into the mix, into the factor. So, we're going to try to do as much, couple things
as possible
that you wouldn't take your young children on or to do. So we're going to kind of in retirement before retirement, kind of not retired type thing.
Right.
And I'm not retired by any means. We're definitely going to move on with other endeavors in life and everything, and we're just going to see what happens. I'm kind of liking the idea of maybe learning how to do some body work and restore some hot rods and maybe customize some vehicles. I might have opportunities with this to customize my own vehicles.
Right, which will be really great.
Great, and save us a lot of money.
A lot of money by then.
If you go and price a real nice paint job for a car, they aren't cheap. That's like some people's year's wages just to paint a car. So I may have some resources to do it on my own terms and as cheaply as possible with my own labor, and that'll be fun.
Right.
That'll be really fun. It'll be nice to have a really cherry car. I wasn't expecting that, and we got some other things. We got the off-road rig, and we might have an opportunity to finally throw it in the garage and chop it up like I've always wanted to chop it up, and we'll discuss that later on, because I have concept drawings and whatnot that I've done. And you can see what I'm talking about and what I'd like to do with this thing. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. Something that we seen once. We seen it in Yellowstone last year at the Rod Run.
Right.
We seen one similar, but it wasn't. Ours is a Ford and that was a Chevy. Right. So we're going to do just like that, and it was really cool looking. It was really slick. But ours is going to be, that one was kind of more of a on-road. They kind of took it to an on-road direction.
Yeah,
we're going to go an off-road direction.
Both on and off-road.
Yeah, it's not going to be like extreme or anything like that. It's going to be kind of a middle of the road, just something that's good enough to go in the hills, but not too top heavy. And
it'll go down the highway a little bit.
It'll go over some rocks, but it's not going to be so low that I can't go anywhere. Stuff like that. Truck tires for sure. No street tires.
Right.
Oh goodness. We got so much stuff. There's going to be a lot of stuff.
In the summer, if plans do fall into place, maybe a little bit of jet ski in there.
Yeah, we got a friend. We got a friend with some jet skis, and Synth likes riding them every once in a while. I don't mind messing with them, but there's always one thing about us is that we're two complete opposite sizes. Synth's mini size, and I'm giant size. And it's always been that way, more so now than ever. But so Synth can do things that I definitely can't do, and I can do things that she can't do. So, she can ride the little vehicles and stuff like that, and I can't get in them naturally. I can't get into a go-kart or anything like that. And we may do some other stuff, because we've got some ideas of her riding in some small vehicles since she's so small, and filming it. Maybe going to some go-kart tracks and letting her tear it up on the go-kart tracks against a bunch of kids or whatever, because she's a pretty good racer online. I'm sure she can run pretty good, and we've been to a few of them before, and she's run pretty good on them and stuff. So that'll be fun. And who knows where else we'll take this. Maybe we'll go to the state fair this year and do a state fair video, and just kind of do.
That'd be cool.
Just kind of do this year a year of living in Montana if we can. Maybe do some ghost towns. I know out where there's some old decrepit cabins out in the middle of the mountains, way deep in the mountains.
Yep.
And I've spent my whole life driving the roads, deep into the mountains and stuff in Montana and southwest Montana. And
who knows? I mean, maybe Virginia City, Nevada City will be.
Yes, Montana.
We make a yearly run to the candy store down to Virginia City.
Yeah.
I mean, gotta have their candy store.
Yes, we will talk. We should do a video about that one year, and hook our subscribers up to that whole gig.
Right.
And that way, those guys down there can sell out of all their stuff, and they'll be happy too. Right. So yeah, that might be an idea. Yeah, we've got all kinds of stuff. We can't wait to show you. There'll be some music writing stuff, some computer-related stuff, because I think it's a rare opportunity to have somebody such as myself that's been in the industry and done some stuff. And we'll get into that. My computer industry work and everything I've done and what I still do. And we'll get into what since done. Since got some schooling in accounting and business type stuff, and in human resources
Human
type
resource.
stuff. Yeah.
And information technology.
Yeah. So we might get into things such as that, and who knows where we'll go from there. Maybe little simple videos on setting up. I'm a big proponent of open source software and Linux operating systems, so maybe we'll do some videos on setting up certain accounting type softwares, and have use Cynthia's education to show us a good example, since she knows how it all works. Simple things like that. I'm not going to do any really high-tech stuff. It's going to be more for the average user. And some people are going to find that pretty boring, but I don't care, because there's more average users out there than there are techophiles, and even half the people that would claim they're technophiles are probably just average users. We also vape. We vape. So we'll be showing you what we vape. Here's my rig that I use. It's a Joytech Evic VTC Mini with a Ego 1 Mega Tank and a little thumbs up.
Your green thumbs up.
See, look for that down below, down there, and click it. Click that some bitch. Click down there. It's got a thumb like this, and it's down there. Click it. Thank you. And then
subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to our videos.
And if you got something to say, you want to talk about something,
leave a comment below.
It's all down there. Don't stop looking up here and look down there. Stop it. Don't look up here. It's down there. There. Okay. Thank you. Later.
Yep. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.